What's up guys, Rob here from Shonen Showdown, and before we get right into this video, just a few quick updates. We are still working on the submissions for the contest. We had a lot of submissions, so it's going to take a little bit more time, but hopefully in the next couple weeks we will have the answers for the winners. And recently you guys may have seen me in the news. One of the things I really love as much as anime is basketball. Grew up playing basketball, still play ball to this day. I actually went to the park the other day with my boy Brian, who actually helped me record the anime middle ground. As we're hooping at the park, the legend himself, Adam Sandler, actually makes an appearance. I mean, he starts hooping with people, he's passing, he's going crazy. It's insane. I pull out my phone, I take a quick little video, and next thing you know, it's going everywhere. So that was just an awesome experience. I know some of you guys have seen that and have talked about that, but enough about that. A lot of you guys actually hit me up saying, Rob, I like the 1v1 matchups, I like the gauntlets, but what about the duos? What about the teams? We have to start doing some more team battles. So this is what we're gonna do today. We are doing anime team battles. Let's do it. All right, so first up right here, we have a My Hero Academia team battle. So it looks like we're trying to find out which team is more stacked, which team is stronger. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is I have to filter through this. I see a lot of top tier fighters and I also see a lot of scrubs. I have to find all of the heavy hitters in the matchups here. All right, so looking at team A, I see Deku is there. I see Kirishima is there as well. And I also see Tokoyami. So team A, these are the heavy hitters. Now let's look at team B. We have Bakugo, we have Todoroki, and we have Momo Yaoyorozu. So these are the heavy hitters that I'm looking at right now. And when we look at the best fighters from each team, I mean, it's actually pretty even. I mean, Todoroki and Bakugo are two top tier fighters. Then you have Yaoyorozu, who is arguably the smartest in the class, beat Psycho and Telly with an IQ quirk. Let's not forget. And then we can look at Team A. Deku is also a great strategist, and he has an amazing quirk. He literally has All Might's quirk. Then we can talk about Tokoyami, who can now fly, and Kirishima, who has Red Riot Unbreakable. So they have top tier defense as well. It's gonna be tough. So looking at the heavy hitters alone is not going to help me decide which team is stronger. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to look at the X factors here. There has to be some X factors here. Team A, Kyoka Jiro is on the left hand side. Top tier, super underrated. Jiro and Koda don't beat Present Mike if Jiro doesn't carry the team. Momo does not outsmart Psycho and Telly if Jiro doesn't use her quirk to its fullest extent. Jiro has one of the most powerful quirks in Class 1A, super underrated, super smart. That's a top tier X factor in Team A. And look at this. Denki Kaminari has found his way in Team A. And alongside Denki Kaminari, we also have Mina Ashido. So we have the acid quirk, we have the electricity quirk. And listen, we have to remember, Bakugo was getting bodied by Seiji in the pro licensing exam. If it was not for Kaminari coming through and holding his own, they lose that. They lose that whole matchup. And now you have Mina Ashido, who's actually very versatile with the acid quirk. We've seen it being used to help her agility and also her combat. I'm liking Team A right now. So let's look at Team B's X factors here. I only see one. Froppy is the only X factor in Team B, and obviously if they're fighting near water, she's exceptional. But I'm not even really worried. Team A is stomping at this point because their X factors outweigh them so much. Especially, and Ida is there as well. Yeah, Team A is taking this. Next, we got a Naruto matchup here, guys. Pick 3 to protect you, and the other 6 will try to kill you. So let's analyze this for a second. You mean to tell me that there's 6 past Naruto, 6 past Sasuke? You have Edo Tensei, Hashirama, and Madara, and Tobirama. Nagato is there, Itachi is there, Minato in Ninetales mode is there, and there's also DMS Kakashi. This is stacked. The other 6 will try to kill you just doesn't even sound right. How am I gonna pull something like this off? Now let me be honest with you guys for a second. One thing that really scares me here is Nagato. We know that Nagato has the Rinnegan, but we also know that one of his paths can revive. The only question I have here is that if he's fighting in a team of 6, most of these characters on the list are reanimated. How is that going to work? I have no idea, because if my team is going to be fighting reanimated shinobi, they're pretty much going to have to be sealing everybody they're fighting. So it's a little bit scary, so you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to grab Naruto. Not only because it's sacrilegious to the whole Naruto community if I don't pick up Naruto, but he's an exceptional pick. I mean, Naruto can box with the best, he has an incredible amount of chakra, he's in 6 pass mode, and he also has complete mastery over most chakra natures. That's great. By picking up Naruto, now I have a lot of room to work with, because Naruto can pretty much work with anybody on this list. But there's a duo in here that's very, very scary. There's a duo in here that scares me, and it should scare you. The Hashirama and Madara tag team is crazy. That is something I don't even really want to see. You have the wood style plus the sage mode from Hashirama, and then you have Madara's perfect Susanoo with the meteors raining down from the heavens. I mean, what am I supposed to do if I don't grab one of these two fighters? But we can't sleep on the Naruto and Sasuke duo either. Naruto and Sasuke had to box against Ten Tails Madara. They had to box against Kaguya. Sasuke is no scrub. He has the Sharingan and the Rinnegan, and he also has Injira's arrow. He has one of the strongest Susanoos we have ever seen in the series. So honestly, I think I might have to go with Sasuke here. I know it sounds crazy because Madara and Hashirama would be an insane duo, but I have a trick up my sleeve. Don't worry. Now some of you may be saying, what trick do you have up your sleeve, bro? Are you kidding me? You passed up on Madara? You passed up on the first Hokage? You passed up on Minato in Nine Tails mode? You're crazy. Well, let's take a look at the bottom left corner of this chart, guys. Who is that? Is that Kakashi? No, that's not just standard Kakashi. That is double Mangekyou Sharingan Kakashi. Say it right. He has Obito's eyes. Now, what does this mean? What does DMS Kakashi really mean? What does he bring to the table? Kakashi brings a Kamui. That's all I really need to say. I mean, you were talking about Kakashi being able to send attacks to another dimension or hide people in the Kamui dimension to make combo attacks against the other 6 that we would have to fight. You're talking about the DMS Kakashi that has one of the craziest Susanoos we have ever seen in the series, because this Susanoo is literally throwing Kamui shurikens at Kaguya. You're talking about the Kakashi that has the Kamui lightning blade. What are these other 6 shinobi going to do against an opponent like this? DMS Kakashi having access to the Kamui makes him arguably top 3 out of this chart. My team is Naruto, Sasuke, and DMS Kakashi. I think I'll be okay. I know it sounds crazy because Nagato is there, and even Itachi with the Izanami or the Izanagi, he would definitely have to shut one of those eyes going up against my team. But the Kamui is something that really gives me time to rest. It gives me time to get people into that Kamui dimension and make combo attacks. And Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi all had the experience of boxing against Kaguya, which is the strongest opponent in the series. So I think that is the best team I can make. Next. Alright, this one's crazy. This is absolutely insane. I'm stumped. I don't know how to tackle this. You have Naruto, Natsu, Mob, and Asta going up against Ichigo, Luffy, Meliodas, and Gon. So I'm already seeing something right here in Team B that it hurts my heart to say, but they're struggling. They're struggling because Adult Gon can't see anybody in Team A. Adult Gon's incredibly powerful. Pito compared him to the strength of Meruem, so we know how top tier Gon is in that form. But again, let's look at the chart. Who is Gon boxing with in Team A? 1v1. Team B is down 1. You have Naruto in 6 pass mode. Natsu, who is boxing with Fairy Heart Zeref, so we know that he can even burn through space-time. And Mob, who in triple question mark is a complete beast. And then you also have Asta. This is going to be tough. That looks like post-time skip Asta. Let's see what Team B can do. Ichigo. Ichigo can beat Naruto. Ichigo can beat Natsu. But can he beat Naruto and Natsu at the same time? Now, I know the One Piece fans are going to be asking, well, where's Luffy fitting in? Where's Luffy going to be in this? Luffy's going to have to fight Mob. And I'll tell you why. Meliodas is the perfect counter to the magic users. Well, sorry, newsflash, that's not going to work for Asta because Asta has anti-magic. But Natsu, on the other hand, is going to have to see Meliodas. And since Meliodas is a perfect counter to magic in this instance, and if we take Meliodas' form when he was boxing against the Demon King, he's on a completely different tier. My thing is, Natsu uses incredible Dragon Slayer magic, but again, Meliodas has full counter and revenge counter. These are two moves that if Natsu gets hit with the strength of his own attacks that was countering Zeref, what is he going to do? I don't think Natsu's durability is equal to Meliodas'. So I think Meliodas may win that matchup. But even if Meliodas wins that matchup, Mob, Asta, and Naruto are still there. Now Ichigo is gonna have to pretty much go crazy. He's gonna have to burn through Naruto and then see what's going on with Mob or Asta. I personally believe Luffy can deal with Asta, but I don't know if Luffy can deal with Mob and Asta at the same time. That's going to be the factor here. So the only win that I'm seeing here is Ichigo is gonna end up beating Naruto. But since Team B has Adult Gon, they're going into this battle 3 against 4. Can Meliodas burn through Natsu super quickly and help out Luffy against Mob and Asta? I'm not sure he can do that. But you know what? Team B might be able to get the job done. Team B, I think, can still win, and let me tell you why. The key power for Team B is observation haki. It's the fact that Luffy can see slightly into the future and predict movements. He can predict attacks. Now we know that Asta on Team A can use his ki to sense powers and sense things. But if Luffy can predict movements, Luffy will be able to help Team B know what's coming. That is going to be a big issue for Team A. If Luffy's able to use his future sight observation haki in order to help Meliodas get through Natsu quickly, Team B can win. If that doesn't happen, Team A wins. I think Team B can win because of the future sight. I think that is the X factor here. Alright, so you guys let me know down in the comment section below which teams you think win these matchups. Now, the team battles are much harder than the 1v1 matchups, so you're gonna have to really explain yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.